Good evening, everybody. How are you doing today? Okay. So let's get started the program with observing 5 precepts. You have the paper here. So we will observe the 5 precepts and then we will do a very short chanting, salutation to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, and then we will walk you through a guided meditation with loving kindness. Okay? And then we will have a short Dhamma talk and also a Q&A session to follow. All right. So let's keep our palms together close to our heart and say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Please say Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato 3 times. Please repeat after me. Buddhang saranang gacchami.
Buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dhammang saranang gacchami.
Dhammang saranang gacchami.
Sanghang saranang gacchami.
Sanghang saranang gacchami.
Duteyang pe buddhang saranang gacchami. Duteyang pe dhammang saranang gacchami. Duteyang pe sanghang saranang gacchami. Tateyang pe buddhang saranang gacchami. Tateyang pe dhammang saranang gacchami. Panatipata veramani. Sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinādana veramani. Sikkhapadang samadhiyami. කාමේසු මිච්ඡාචාරා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි මුසාවාදා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි සුරාමේරය මජ්ජපමා දට්ඨානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි තිසරණේන සද්ධින් පංචශීලං ධම්මං සාධුකං සුරක්ෂිතං කତ୍වා අපමාදේන සංපාදේ තබ්බං සාදු සාදු සාදු. Tony, can you please read the meaning of the 5 precepts? Yeah, you all can read together.
Is the 5 precepts?
I think from the beginning.
I take refuge in Buddha. I take refuge in Dhamma. I take refuge in Sangha. The second time, I take refuge in Buddha. The second time, I take refuge in Dhamma. The second time, I take refuge in Sangha. The third time, I take refuge in Buddha. The third time, I take refuge in Dhamma. The third time, I take refuge in Sangha. I undertake the precept of not killing. I undertake the precept of not stealing. I undertake the precept of not engaging in sexual misconduct. I undertake the precept of not lying. I undertake the precept of not using alcohol or intoxicants that cause headlessness.
Okay, we'll close our eyes. Do a little bit of meditation just for a couple of minutes until we get the script. Please close your eyes and focus on your breath. Observe the breathing in and out. Now, when you also close your eyes, you can hear some sounds. Just recognize them, identify them. That's just another sound. Do not react negatively. Do not judge. Breathing in and breathing out. When you breathe in, focus on your nostril. When you breathe out, focus on your upper lip. Just observe the natural breathing, breathing in and breathing out. Take a good long deep breath and hold it for a few seconds. And then slowly release and relax. One more time, let's take a good long deep breath and hold it for a few seconds. And then slowly release and relax. Slowly and gently open your eyes. Keep your palms together close to your heart and say 3 times, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Okay, we are going to do this recollection of Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and we will chant the Pali together first, and then we will read the meaning as a mark of respect to the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, what we call Noble Triple Gem. If you can read with us, or you can just meditate. That's fine too. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho Vijjacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu Anuttaro purisa dhamma sarathi Sattha deva manusanam buddho bhagavati Swagato bhagavata dhammo samdittiko Akaliko ehi passiko panaiko Paccatang veditabbo vinyuhiti Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujjapatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samichi patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidam chattare purisa yugani Attha purisa puggala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuneyo dakhineyo anjali karaniyo anuttarang punyakhetam lokasati sadhu sadhu sadhu. Settle on your seats. Sit comfortably. Keep one palm on the other, right palm on your left palm, and connect the two thumbs together gently and place them on your lap. Make sure your back and the head is straight. Shoulders open and little bit to the back. And chest to the front. Now you can see your back is more straight. Gently close your eyes with gentleness, loving kindness, compassion towards yourself and towards everyone in this meditation hall, everyone in this monastery, everyone in this monastic community, everyone in the neighborhood, everyone in this country, everyone in the world. Eyes closed gently. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your body. Take a good long deep breath and hold it for a few seconds. Breathing through the nostril. And then slowly release and relax. One more time, let's take a good long deep breath and hold it for a few seconds. And then slowly release and relax step by step. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Now let us focus on our natural breathing. This is settling time. So you might be struggling at the beginning, but that is okay. If you hear some sounds, don't worry, just recognize those sounds. Also recognize your posture, your sitting posture, your body, the structure. If you hear some subtle sounds, just recognize them and then come back to your breathing. Observe the breathing, natural breathing. With the breathing, we have the oxygen coming, the positive energy coming in, feeling happy, making ourselves light and comfortable and peaceful. When we breathe out the negative energy going away, feeling more light, feeling more comfortable, and feeling more positive. Using this powerful energy, the wholesome energy of breathing, let us scan ourselves. Scan the entire body slowly and gently, from top of the head all the way to the tip of the toes, the upper part of the body, from top of the head to the shoulders. Gently scan. The middle part of the body, from shoulders to the lower back. We do have very vital organs located here. It's important to scan this part also very gently and carefully. No rush. With the breathing in, you can do that. And then the lower part of the body, from lower back to the tip of the toes. You can recognize all the internal and external body organs, whatever you can recognize. Now throughout the body, when you scan, if you have any discomfort, any tightness, any numbness, any pain, just focus on that. Spotlight that area. Send that healing with the incoming breath. Maybe your lower back, maybe your knees, maybe shoulders, maybe even your brain, your head. Especially when you come from outside after days hard work, your heart might be pumping little faster. Your head must be a little bit busier. Scan it, recognize it, observe how the brain waves functioning. Observe the sensation. Let us send loving kindness to ourselves to heal ourselves, to make ourselves calm and peaceful, to relieve ourselves from any pain, any discomfort, any tightness of the body parts, using this powerful stanza. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. Breathing in and breathing out, sending loving kindness throughout the body, healing ourselves, every cell, every part of the body, every muscle, every joint, relaxing the body and the mind. Let us also relax the mind, sending loving kindness. May no harm come to me. May no anger come to me. May no hatred come to me. May no jealousy come to me. May no fear come to me. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May all the wonderful friends who are practicing here with us right here, right now, may all your near and dear ones, your loved ones, your wonderful parents, your spouse, children, siblings, relatives, friends, teachers, elders, all the people who benefit you, all those who well wish you, all those who bless you, all those who are happy with your progress, all those who are with you in your ups and downs, may all those loved ones, near and dear ones, be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May no harm come to them. May no anger come to them. May no hatred come to them. May no jealousy come to them. May no fear come to them. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. Let us also think of all the neutral ones in the world. The vast majority of this world are neutral to us. We don't know them, they don't know us. But any of them can turn hostile anytime. So it is important that we send loving kindness to them also, to heal them, to calm them, wherever they are. May all the neutral ones in the world be well and happy and healthy. Be well and happy and healthy. Be well and happy and healthy. May no harm come to them. May no anger come to them. May no hatred come to them. May no jealousy come to them. May no fear come to them. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. Breathing in and breathing out, sending loving kindness to yourself and to all the near and dear ones, and to all the neutral ones. Now we are about to send loving kindness to all the unfriendly ones in the world. It is more challenging to send loving kindness to the unfriendly ones. If someone was angry with you, if someone was bullying you, if someone was yelling at you, hating you, disliking you, It is difficult to send loving kindness to them, but it is also very, very important to send loving kindness to them because they are burning with anger, hatred, dislike, negativity. So they need our help the most. When they are calm and peaceful, it is beneficial to them and it is beneficial to everyone else. And in our life, we do not want to have unfriendly ones around. They can be harmful to us as well. They can make our life more uncomfortable and stressful. We do not live forever. Our life also is short. So it is better if we have no unfriendly ones in our life. Thinking thus, let us also send loving kindness to all the unfriendly ones throughout our life, from our childhood days so far, in the past or at present, if we had or if we have any unfriendly ones. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May no harm come to them. May no anger come to them. May no hatred come to them. May no jealousy come to them. May no fear come to them. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May no harm come to me. May no anger come to me. May no jealousy come to me. May no fear come to me. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May all sentient beings, seen and unseen, all children, all elders, all the men and all the women, all humans and all non-humans, seen and unseen, near and far, short and long, strong and weak, skybound, earthbound, waterbound, all sentient beings, may they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May no harm come to them. May no anger come to them. May no hatred come to them. May no jealousy come to them. May no fear come to them. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. Thinking thus, please take a good long deep breath and hold it for a few seconds. And then slowly release and relax. With closed eyes, keep your palms together close to your heart and say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now let us rub our palms. With closed eyes, rub your palms. Be mindful about the movement of your palms. And also feel the sensation. When you feel your palms are warm enough, take a good long deep breath and place them on your eyes. Then slowly release and relax. Mindfully and gently open your eyes with loving kindness and compassion towards yourself and towards everyone else. Okay, relax yourself. Is everything okay? Did you meditate well? Okay. How did it go? Did you meditate metta meditation before? Loving kindness? Okay. What is your favorite meditation? Breathing? Breathing?
For me.
Yeah. Okay, so what challenges did you find on the way? Sitting? Body pain? Yeah.
Body things. Just for me. Just sore, the usual soreness.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if we can sit for a long time, it is so much the better. But it is always challenging, right? No matter how much we try, it's difficult. It's challenging. But it is possible. If we keep trying, if we keep working on that, it will always be very beneficial. And in meditation, I think it is important, essential that we keep quiet, don't make any move. And then the other things are secondary. Body pain, I think, is the most challenging thing for beginners. And later on, it is not the body pain anymore. Once you get used to it, the mind, right? Monkey mind. Mind hopping here and there. So it is even more difficult. And also there can be so many distractions on the way. So you also feel disturbed. This is part of the meditation too. There is no place on earth where you can find an absolutely silent place. So especially when you close your eyes, you will hear subtle sounds. So that is very natural. And then we just need to calm down. We need to live with it. We need to accept it. And I think then it's just another sound, right? Like the sound of the aircon or sound of the wind, sound of the birds. Like many people like the bird sound. It looks like it is soothing, right? But many people don't like the mosquito sounds. It is not soothing. Why? Because we have already registered in our system the bird sound is very, very good. It heals, and the mosquito is not good. Mosquito, we are angry with the mosquito, so it makes us a little bit uncomfortable. We already have that idea. already. The picture is there already. Impression is there already. Otherwise, it is just another sound. In fact, mosquito sound, if you analyze, it is like a music too. Right? If you turn it to a music, mosquito sound also is a music, just like the wind, right? And when we listen to some sounds of people, we feel very comfortable. It is very soothing. Some of the songs, you really feel very comfortable with the singing. And but when some other sounds, when you hear, you don't feel comfortable. You feel maybe even angry, right? But if you analyze it, it is also just another sound. So if we can do that, if we can think of those sounds that way, then I think you don't even get angry, you don't feel disturbed anymore. So practicing loving kindness, I selected this today because it can heal us a lot. It can make us more calm and peaceful and happy. So there are many benefits of practicing loving kindness. Can you say any benefit of practicing loving kindness? Yes.
Yes, so bringing up the unfriendly,
Mm.
so practicing with remembering that the closed-heartedness that comes out, bringing to mind people that this mind doesn't relate well to, and just wishing them well, realizing that they're suffering in their own ways, I'm suffering in mine, and can I just not act in a person way. Metta brings that. You know, it benefits when I can remember. It benefits myself and people around me. So it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is really, really an important point that you pointed out how important it is that we have been holding so tightly. Just like the love and hate, actually they are the two sides of the same coin. Um, Loving kindness or loved ones or attachment also we hold dearly. Similarly, the hatred also we hold very tightly. And when you are angry with someone, also you hold very tightly. You don't want to forget. It's so difficult. And it goes deep into your heart. It is sunken there. It is very heavy. You are carrying something very heavy. So if you can release that, you will feel so happy and comfortable. That is exactly why we need to send loving kindness to them. Because the first one to benefit is you. When you send loving kindness to anyone, you are the first one to be benefited, and then the others. So if we think of the other people who actually we don't even know that maybe they were angry long time ago, they did something very nasty, you were really hurt, and maybe that person forgot it later on, but you are the one holding it. You are the one holding the grudge, maybe. And that person even doesn't know anything, and you are suffering. The anger can burn you within, so toxic, so poisonous. That is why we need to get it out. We need to relieve ourselves from that burden. And if you can really seriously do it from your heart, I send loving kindness to them, you will feel so released, so happy. But it is difficult at the beginning. It is difficult at the beginning. It is easier to send loving kindness to first yourself. But to send loving kindness to yourself also, there are some people who can do it for themselves. So it is also very, very important that we start with ourselves. How can we send loving kindness to others if you can do it for yourself? Right? So in Buddhism, we say Sabbe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitatta. May all sentient beings be well, happy, healthy. How can you exclude yourself from that? You have to include yourself. You have to be strong the first. You have to be happy within first. And the more you are happier, the more you are healthier, the more you have loving kindness, you can send loving kindness to others much more strongly. That is why we start with ourselves, heal ourselves, and then easy ones like the loved ones, near and dear ones, right? Your children, your parents, your husband, wife, your siblings, all those wonderful, wonderful people who are close to your life. We can send loving kindness to them easily, right? We want them to be happy, healthy, safe, wherever they are. And then we go to the neutral ones. Neutral ones also interesting, right? Actually, many people are neutral to us. We don't know them. Many people, when we go to the shopping malls or when you travel by the airplane, most of them we don't know, right? You are mostly alone and they just pass us by. But we can also see some of them like turn hostile suddenly and they do some nasty things. So it is better we send loving kindness to them as well. It can be really helpful to those neutral ones. Even to the pets, you can do that. Like the dogs and the cats, we don't know them. And if you send loving kindness, it might work. They might not turn hostile to you. The power of mind, the power of loving kindness is such a strong force, a force to reckon with, force that can turn this world such a beautiful place. We need more love than hatred. That is why we need to practice loving kindness. And if we send loving kindness to everyone, it will be a very safe place. So the Buddha in Mettanisansa Sutta says, there are 11 benefits of loving kindness. 11 benefits. You said you felt better when you send loving kindness to those unfriendly ones. Do you have any other benefits? Yes. Any other benefits of sending loving kindness? Yes.
I'm thinking about last week, I was in the Starbucks and there was this child, he was about 13 years old, and he was in some sort of scuffle with the police, and the policeman brought him in and he was talking to him. And the two of them were just talking, the policeman was trying to counsel him. And I just felt so sad for this kid. And I just sent him, I just did Tongan, I just sent him loving kindness. It made me feel better, to send him loving kindness and to do Tongan. And I believe that it made him feel better.
Yeah, I really appreciate you doing it.
Mm-hmm.
This is one thing we all should do. Sometimes if you are physically able to intervene, settle, it's always good, it is better, but not everyone can do that. The police can do that probably, and sometimes even police can do it. So there are some cases like that. And then if you can physically do that, it is okay. If you can verbally do that, also it's okay. There are people who can really talk very, very gently, very nicely, so the other people calm down, right? You can do that. If you can do that, if you don't have that kind of a power in you, just send it. Loving kindness in your heart, with pure heart. I think that will also be much better. Even a small child can do that, right? Let's say like parents are fighting, you can do much about that. Sending loving kindness to the parent. Or someone fighting, many people, there is naturally average people like to see that, and maybe they take the phone, record it, and post it in the social media. That also people do, right? Rather than doing it, if we send loving kindness to those people, may they feel better, may they feel calm, and I think that will be so much wonderful. We all should do that. Let's say like many of us do it together, definitely that person who is in such a stress can be relieved. That can be a powerful blessing to that person to calm himself down or herself down. Yes, so it is very important. Thank you for doing it. That's a great benefit. First of all, you feel better, right?
I did,
Yeah.
because I wanted to intervene, but it wasn't appropriate.
Yes. So the Buddha says when you practice loving kindness, one of the best benefits is you can sleep comfortably. You can sleep well. Sukhang supati. You can sleep well. You can wake up well. If you are angry, can you sleep? So hard. So difficult, right? Waking up also is so tiring. But the person who practices loving kindness, he or she can not only sleep comfortably, peacefully, but also can wake up like a fresh flower. That is the power of loving kindness, practicing loving kindness. So, in the night, you can do that too. And if you have a good, sound, peaceful sleep, you can wake up. The following day can be a refreshing day to you. Everyone you meet the other day will also be benefited. They will be greeted nicely, gently. And papakang supinang pasati, you will not see like scary dreams, no nightmares. That is also one of uh, the issues that many people have when they are angry. They can't sleep. They feel like horrible nightmares happen to those people. Remember the case of King Ashoka, who was fighting and who was engaged in a fierce battle in Kalinga, and where he and his army killed and hurt so many lives, and he could not sleep. He had nightmares. Every night when he went to bed, he heard the horrible sound of the people who were suffering excruciating. He couldn't sleep. He had insomnia. And then he asked some of his people, ministers, can you take me to some spiritual leaders, you know? And so they took here and there. And then it didn't work for him. One day he saw out of his window a little young monk, a child monk, a baby monk, walking so peacefully, And he was so impressed by just looking at that beautiful, peaceful little monk. That changed his life entirely. Not only his own life, but also I think the history of Buddhism changed ever since. So when you are angry, it is difficult and you suffer. Later on, you suffer more with the guilty consciousness, right? So, napapakang supinang pasati is you feel, you hear, you see lot of nightmares. It is so difficult, painful. And manusanam piyohoti, when you practice loving kindness, wherever you go, you become a superstar. Everyone loves you. Yeah, everyone loves you when you practice loving kindness. You send that energy, the other people feel it. Not only manusanang, amanusanang, also the other sentient beings, animals. Sometimes you can see like even the pets, other animals, wild animals also, they become friendly with you because they feel that energy. Remember, the animals are more sensitive. They know if they are always living with fear, right? So they are very sensitive. If someone is attacking or, so they always very alert. And they know whenever there is a person coming, walking with loving kindness, they see that energy and they feel comfortable with them. It is said when the Buddha was so meditating in the jungle, many wild animals came to him. Yeah. I have seen actually in India there is a famous Indian guru. Do you know that? Um, what's his name, Tony? That Indian guru. What's his name? No, he's still there.
Oh, Sadhu Guru.
Huh?
Sadhu Guru. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
social media.
So when he and his friends are practicing, the snakes also come to them. he loves snakes, you know. So they also feel the good energy actually. So amanusanang piyohoti means um, even the non-humans, you are pleasant to them as well. And then even weapons or any other thing cannot harm you. The fire cannot harm you. You can be rescued, miraculously rescued sometimes, even from fire or weapons. Sometimes other people hurt, but you miraculously escape from that danger as well. So napapakang supinang pasati amanusanam piyohoti amanusanam piyohoti. Devata rakhanti means celestial beings, devas, what we call. They also protect you. They protect you. Sometimes when you never know what happens to you like in life, but you keep sending loving kindness, you keep practicing loving kindness, you will be protected wherever you go. This is we need to seriously think of it. And devata rakhanti nasa aggiva visangva sattangva kamati. Fire, poison, weapon cannot harm you anymore. There are cases like that too. We see in the world also sometimes it happens. Even the wildfires. When the others die, you sometimes miraculously escape. We have seen in California, most of the time it happens. But those people who practice loving kindness, it is said you can be rescued. You are much safer. Nasagdiva visangva sattangva kamati. Then Another very, very important benefit of practicing loving kindness is you can go to samadhi. You can concentrate very easily. Why? Because you don't have any defilement. Your heart is very pure. It is so easier for you to practice meditation. You can concentrate better. You can focus on your work. You can focus on your studies. You can do whatever you do with more mindfulness. You can tuatang chittang samadhiyate. And again, I think you will be very happy to hear that. When you practice loving kindness, mukhavanno vipasidati, you will become beautiful. You will become pretty, even without makeup. you know, even without makeup, the person who practices loving kindness can be a very pleasant person. One time, a monk was practicing in the wilderness, and a celestial being saw him, and he came to him and asked, "How come you are in the jungle, practicing here, sleeping in the caves underneath the trees, and you don't have many facilities, not even having good food? How come you look so pleasant? You look so calm and peaceful. You are so amazing." And then the monk said, "I do not worry about my past. I do not have any daydreams about my future." I just live at the present moment. That's it. Atitang nanu sochanti nappajappanti nagatang pachuppannena yapenti tena vanno pasidati. I don't worry about my past. Past is past. So why worry? It is already gone. No matter how much you try, you can pull it back. Things happen, right? And then many people, this is the thing, like when you worry about the past, you are actually burning yourself. You are killing yourself because you are getting weaker and weaker, and it reflects in your face too. The entire body, cells, brain, everything is affected. That is why people get sick. And also, many people worry or fear about their future. Now, what is going to happen to me? It has not even come yet, but you are worried way in advance. You are worried, you fear way in advance. That is also why they they suffer. Either you worry about your past or fear about your future. This is why many people suffer at the present moment. So the monk here says, I don't worry about my past. I don't fear about my future. I live at the present moment. I'm very happy, content with whatever I have. So that is why I look better. So practicing loving kindness again is making you very, very peaceful person, pleasant person. Mukhavanna vipasidati. And you can also, one day, we all die, whether we like it or not, it can happen. But those people who practice loving kindness, also, they can die peacefully. They don't panic. They don't fear. They don't worry. They can die peacefully. Yeah. So these are the benefits. And it is also said, according to Buddhism, if you don't get enlightened, you will be born again. So when they are born again, they will be born in a better realm, not in a lower realm. That is why it is so important to practice loving kindness. These are the 11 benefits of practicing loving kindness. Okay, any question? I have a question here. Somebody is asking, how could Buddha tolerated the pain when he was assaulted so that he could forgive the people? So there is a case where he was attacked by Devadatta. So it could happen actually when somebody attacks you, you get very easily angry. Why? Why do we get angry? Yes?
Because it hurts.
That hurts. Yeah. We get angry because that hurts. But if we see the other people hurts, we don't get angry, right? It's a different feeling. Why do we get angry then? Because I think it is me, my, me, myself. If someone yells at this body, and then I get angry, I get upset. My ego suddenly wakes up and defends. So we get angry. And fear also same. If something else happened to someone, we normally don't, we have like, sorry for that person. And normally don't have that fear. So anger and fear are also part of our human emotions. So I think the enlightened ones, when you are enlightened already, you don't have that fear, you don't have that anger in you. You already have overcome it. Even if someone tries to blame you or yell at you or does something harmful to you, you already know that you don't get angry. Also, it is part of the practice. Mm. Even for an unenlightened being, it is possible for you to practice. If someone, if you keep thinking, if you keep practicing loving kindness, I think you should be able to calm yourself down. Um, Maybe first, what can happen to us? We first of all we say something when we are angry, right? So we don't say anything. First thing, physically you are not acting. Verbally, if you are not acting, at least first few minutes, first 90 seconds, if you keep quiet, it will be much easier for you to, because that is the most difficult time. When you are angry, first few seconds, few minutes, you might react very very harshly. Later on, you might even regret. Oh, why did I say that? It's already past then. Sometimes people say when you are angry, you just say it right away, and then it is fine. But in Buddhism, we say when you are angry, don't react right away. Maybe later. Later means when you are calm, you can talk to each other. That would be much better, okay? Yeah. And yeah, this is the anger, the ego that we have. That is why we have that issue. So practicing loving kindness can be very helpful to you. You can be healthier, you can be happier. Um, many benefits are there. Any other question? Yes?
I have a question. Like, I know I provide a lot of love and kindness to everyone all the time, but I feel in return people are very mean and they take advantage of it. So what would you recommend in that situation?
Yeah, so that's right. Some people, like when you practice loving kindness, um, you think others are taking undue advantage of you, but the most important thing for you is you don't get angry, okay? And if you get angry, you are the one to suffer first. And if you don't get angry, even though the other people think you think or the other people think they are getting undue advantages, actually not. You are maintaining, deep down in your heart, I'm doing good, nobody can hurt me because I'm okay. Yeah, I think it is very important to think that way. So when you get angry, what do you do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Judgment.
Maybe you can, yeah, maybe the now, when you do that, it can also trigger the other person,
Yeah.
right? Then there can be more reaction from both sides, and then
Yeah.
you never know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So let's say, like, okay, when you are angry, now your problem is you are reacting verbally. I'm not going to do that. At least I try to control it for a while, and that way you feel you are trying to control now. You recognize your mistake, problem area, and then you try to control. I always say, um, it's okay. Like when somebody yells at you, you say to yourself, it's okay, because that is that person's angry. That person is the one who is angry, and why do you have to suffer? So, and looking at yourself, you can say, I'm okay. It's okay. The other person was angry because of his own ignorance or because of whatever problem he had, and you don't want to be a part of it, right? And then you look into yourself, I'm okay. And then you can send loving kindness to that person. May he be well, happy, healthy. That will be wonderful. Then that will be much more helpful to you and to him or her as well. I think even when you disagree with someone doing something, you easily get upset. That time also you can practice. It's okay. I'm okay. May he be well, happy, healthy. Right?
Yeah.
May she be well, happy, healthy. May they be well, happy, healthy. You can say that, and that way you feel your inner peace is maintained. I think first thing we need to do is that we need to take care of ourselves. Then only we can help the others better. All right. um, so I think it is almost time. We had loving kindness meditation practice, and also had a short Dhamma talk and Q&A, and I hope it was helpful. And I wish you all happiness, peace, and longevity, and may you all be well, happy, healthy always. And let's keep our palms together, close to our heart, and close our eyes. Think of all the wonderful things that we have done, all the good things that we have done, the charity, the helping the community, and many other good things, meritorious things, wholesome things that we have done during our lifetime. So in Buddhism we call dana, sila, bhavana. By practicing dana, sila, bhavana, by practicing all these wonderful things, all of you have accrued so much wholesome energy. Today we will think of all those wonderful things we have done individually and together, all of us. By the power of that wonderful merit, wholesome energy that we have all accrued during our lifetime, during our whole course of samsara. May you be well and happy and healthy. May your loved ones, near and dear ones, your parents, your siblings, your spouse, your children, everyone in your family, everyone in your community, all the teachers, elders, everyone in your country and everyone in the world. May they all be well, happy, healthy. May all those people in the world who are suffering due to some reason, due to old age, due to sickness, due to any other physical or mental affliction, may they all be well, happy, healthy. May all the people who are doing well in their life, better than ourselves, may they all be well, happy, healthy. May all the sentient beings, including celestial beings, all the other beings, sentient beings in the celestial realms or even in the lower realms, may they all be well, happy, healthy. May all of you, all your family members, all your loved ones, everyone in the world be able to live your life, their life, peacefully, comfortably, with good health. May all of us and all of them be able to attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana, the absolute peace and happiness at the end of our samsaric journey. Thinking thus, please keep your palms together close to your heart and say 3 times, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Now we would like to invoke blessings upon all of you. A short chanting in Pali. Please close your eyes and contemplate. Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinasato mate bhavattvantarayo sukhe deghayuko bhava bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada suddhi bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada suddhi bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada suddhi bhavantu te Abhivadana Silisa Nityang Vaddha Pachayino Chattaro Dhamma Vaddhanti Ayo Sukhang Balang Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Let us bow 3 times to the Buddha.